Okay, so I'm at the Hive booth at NAB 2015 with Jonathan. What is your last name?
Miller.
Miller. Okay, cool. And I guess we interviewed you last year as well.
Absolutely.
Cool. Yeah, I guess you have this product over here that I've not seen before. What is this?
Absolutely. So what you're looking at now is the Honeybee.
Okay.
And the Honeybee is really our studio live event theatrical light.
Okay.
It allows you to do full color changing, full dimming. It's really a perfect application for live events, for theatrical shows, but also for your studio broadcasts where you're going to want to be able to control everything off your lighting board. So it's an exciting new change for us here at Hive.
So actually, first off, is this still solid state plasma?
Absolutely. So everything we do is still solid state plasma. What we have done is we've done a DMX control system where we've added 3 color changing wheels.
Okay.
So we have the ability to basically, they're dichroic wheels, they're on a gradient. Those wheels spin, and when they spin, you get more or less of the color. You can combine those 3 wheels to create just about any color. It's a universal combination. So it's CMY, so cyan, yellow, magenta. When you combine those colors, you can get green, purple, red, yellow, all of the above.
Okay.
Then on top of that, we also have a dimming wheel now, which is basically a neutral density wheel. Again, it's a gradient, so it goes from complete transmission to complete opacity. Therefore, you can dim, all the way from 100% to 0% very rapidly.
Okay, so radio frequency excited solid state plasma still has a limitation of not being able to be dim
electronically.
by itself. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, but you guys have overcome that by adding filters.
Exactly.
That you can. Okay, that's actually really cool. Okay.
Yeah, so that's really high color quality filters, and because you start with that base full spectrum light, you get some really beautiful saturation. So it's really cool.
But that said, though, there are no efficiency advantages to dimming now.
Correct.
Okay, cool. You're still at full power. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
so you're still going to be using the exact same amount of power. So again, you're talking about 275 watts versus 1,000 watts of incandescent.
Okay.
And you also have the benefit that when you gel, especially if you're doing when you're gelling incandescent light, you're going to be losing quite a bit more transmission than you get through these dichroics. They transmit quite a bit more output for the amount of saturated color you see.
Okay, cool. Let's take a look at the actual fixtures.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the Honeybee right here.
Okay.
The Honeybee comes in 3 different options. What you're seeing here is with a classic Lico spot. This one's done by ETC. Okay. So it's an ETC source 4 barrel. Okay. We also have the ability to use this color changing with a Fresnel, so a studio Fresnel, and with a wash. And those washes come in fixed beam angles, the widest of which is 60 degrees.
Okay, I guess for the Fresnel, who makes the Fresnel, or do you just use your own Fresnel? And
So we make the Fresnel. The glass of the Fresnel is actually a shot product, but
okay, cool. Yeah, awesome. And then I guess the source 4, do I bring my own source 4 to you?
So yeah, so you can use any of your source 4 accessories from any ETC product line, but you can also get one directly from us. But when it comes to all the different barrels, it's usually and lensing. Really, ETC has the widest variety for that, so that's what we recommend.
Okay. So I mean, this comes out of your shop like this?
So it comes out of our shop basically starting here, and then you tell us what you want to have. Either you can get a Fresnel model, or you can get a wash model, or you can have it with the source 4.
Okay, I see. So unlike the Joker, you wouldn't just the KVC, you wouldn't take off the end of it, and the whole back end is
right. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The whole back end of the product.
Okay, awesome. How heavy is that?
So these things are going to be coming in around 25 pounds.
Okay, and then now is there a separate it wasn't a ballast, but there's a little control module
So there is a control. So the DMX control system is so there is no separation from this. This is the entire product from us. You can use any DMX control panel that you want. So let's say any lighting board will operate this. It runs off the DMX 512. You can do it wirelessly. You can do it wired. It's really up to you. But those are all aftermarket editions that really can fit into the system you already have.
Okay. I guess how many HMI equivalent output?
Sure. So it's about a 400 watt HMI equivalent and over 1,000 watt incandescent equivalent.
Okay. And then what is the power consumption? Is 275? Okay. Interesting. And I guess that efficiency comparison is similar to all the other Hive products as well.
Exactly. Yeah. So with our PARs, we're able to do a little bit better. Usually they're about a 575, but because we're going through the different dichroic glass and the lensing on this, we lose a little bit of efficiency in the fixture, so it's a little bit closer to that 400 watt.
Okay. I guess compared to LED too, you see some of the LED manufacturers developing completely different optics for their Fresnels. Do you guys use the same optics you would use from a tungsten?
Yes. So the Fresnel lens is going to be almost exactly the same because we're still working with a single point source bulb.
Right.
So that allows you to actually use the traditional Fresnel optics.
Okay. But do you guys also still use that? There's a reflector in the back as well.
So internally, it's going to be a different optical system because it is a different bulb. So it's not going to look. Let's say you can see the Fresnel here. It looks. It's clearly going to look different internally than you would get with a sort of standard tungsten incandescent. Yeah.
But is it similar zoom range to what you would see?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Okay, cool. And then, I guess The other thing too, so just back to the question. So I guess this bottom thing over here is now the not the ballast, but your radio frequency.
Power supply, yeah.
Power supply. Okay, cool. And there's a little fan on it though.
Yes, so for the studio theatrical ones, we do have a fan. We can do different. For the live theater ones, the fan's a little bit louder. It's about 20 dB. And then we can do a quieter one for the studio install ones where you're going to be doing sound recording.
Okay, and then why not just do the quiet ones all the time?
It's a slightly more expensive to do the quiet ones.
Oh, okay. So cool, but it doesn't make it like gigantic.
No.
Okay.
It stays exactly the same. Visually looks exactly the same. It's just a different fan component.
Okay, that's cool. Is there anything else you'd like to show me here?
I mean, the only other thing that I think is really fun is the 6-light frames. We've developed some new frames.
Yeah.
So for the PAR units and the B units, we now have the ability to gang them together.
Okay.
And we're able to do all the way up to a 6-light. That 6-light is basically combining 6 of our 275 watt WASP PARs. The combination results in a light that is pulling 1,650 watts.
Okay.
It is only pulling 14 amps.
Okay.
You can plug into a single 20 amp circuit, so you can still plug this array into the wall, but you're looking at outputs almost as high as a 4K HMI.
Okay, wow. This is also, wow, this is cool. I guess how much is this like yoke system thing?
So the yoke itself is only $695.
Okay.
It's not a very expensive accessory. Obviously, then each one of those individual lights are going to have roughly per kit is about $3,000.
Okay.
So as a rental item, it's actually very cost effective. It's about $500 a day to rent.
Yeah.
As a purchase item, it's going to be a little bit higher end, about $18,000 would be the rough ticket price.
Okay, I see. But still a lot cheaper than an HMI rig, and without having to run.
Exactly. Yeah. And in the end, the savings really come from the fact that each individual light is also able to be taken out and operated on its own.
Right.
Built back in. And all the time, you're never, all 6 of those lights, that entire lighting package will never require you renting extra power.
I guess, I still love my K5600s.
Sure.
But at the same time, why? I guess I see all these advantages of plasma. Is there any reason now to go HMI anymore?
I mean, I think that for certain applications, if you're looking for a very high point, very high output single point source light, like an 18K, that is a real reason to use an HMI. But I think that in the range of the 200 to 4K HMI, I think plasma offers a lot of really appealing solutions.
Okay.
But I mean, for each individual shoot, it can be different. But we think that we have a lot of benefits here.
Okay, cool. I guess for softboxes, do you have a soft light?
We can softbox all of our units. They all take standard speed rings. We work with both a 4-point and 8-point speed ring from Chimera.
Okay.
You can then, because of the low heat, use either photo and or high heat video accessories for your softbox.
Okay, interesting. But I mean, for filling a softbox, do you guys have enough zoom range that you can completely...
So we do, yeah. So basically, when we take the PARs and we put our widest lens on them, that's about a 50 degree spread. That will fill a lot of the softboxes. Some of your wider ones won't be able to fill completely. The other thing we're able to do is use our B lights, which are the 100 degree floods.
Oh, okay.
Those are perfect for softboxes.
I see. Is there any future development possibility for just a specific softbox light, a soft light type thing?
We like to make our lights do as many things as possible. So what we really hope with the WASP is that because you can add a variety of accessories to it, it really becomes sort of a Swiss Army knife in your kit, where you're able to use lensing, make it a spot, make it a long throw light, but also put it into a softbox, put it through bounce, put it through diffusion, and really be able to take one light out and do a lot of things.
Okay, cool. Sorry, a question about pricing for the Honeybee.
Sure. So the Honeybee is going to be about $3,900.
Okay.
And for its kit, depending on what you put with it, and then the Wasps are going to be about $3,300, depending on what accessories you have.
Okay, awesome. That's great. Thank you, Thurman.
Thank you.